graphic designer. Some of you might also know me as a teacher here. I teach Intro to Digital and Digital 2 here. I used to teach drawing here. Right now, I'm just gonna scan through some recent, all the work that you see up here is gonna be in the last 5 years, stuff I've been working on. But what I'm gonna talk to you about is just my general journey of how to get there, how I got where I am. So I've been all these things. I'm an illustrator, designer, so father of 4. But I've also been cashier, delivery driver, barista, warehouse manager, grocery clerk, secretary, data entry specialist, receptionist, house painter, landscape painter, surrealist painter, curator, gallery manager, photo retoucher, photo editor, event photographer, videographer, blogger, web designer, art director, sign painter, sign shop coordinator, but most importantly, and as I mentioned it before, also father of 4 and a love husband. All of those things translate to who I am as an illustrator and a designer and as a creative. It all factors in. I might not have realized it at the time, but it does. When they asked me to give this presentation, the idea of success, now I just, I give that to myself. I'm successful now. But in those long amounts of years, I didn't necessarily consider myself a success. I was doing a lot of things that weren't what I wanted to be doing, but they were what I had to be doing. When I left here, I went to MICA. I went there for 4 years, graduated with an illustration degree. And when I got out, I sent out my portfolio to loads and loads of magazines, and believe it or not, I got 0 jobs. Yeah, it was great. And I was determined. And so throughout those next couple of years, I sent out more and more, and I got 0 jobs. Was it because my portfolio wasn't strong enough? Yeah, maybe. Was it because the illustration world is tough and heartless sometimes, and my work didn't necessarily fit with what was going on at the time? Maybe. Maybe I didn't have the drive at that point. I was pretty young. That's also probably true. At that point in time, I was I need money. And I just started working jobs, got a job at Starbucks. Met my future wife. Became a father. And when you start life, you don't know, you don't know where you're going. And I had a family to feed. Me and my wife had a family to feed. I just had to work, and it sucked sometimes, scraping by. But the important thing is I never stopped drawing and I never stopped painting. The whole time, I was continually making art. It made me $0, but I still made it. I still drew. I learned how to design my own website. I worked in a warehouse. I did all of these things. I finally got a job working for a photographer doing photo editing, and then later led to me moving up, becoming an event photographer and doing videography. It gave me a little bit of time. I started a blog. And that blog led me, all right, I'm gonna roll through this now. That blog led me to being a designer for another music publication. Then I became the art director of that music publication. And then I got a bigger body of work that I felt strong enough to send and start getting illustration work again. And I got illustration work. I continually worked at doing video and photo, and then I applied to grad school for illustration. I got into grad school for illustration. I redefined my portfolio again, graduated, got a lot of work. And this is after a long time, like a long time of not getting any illustration work. I got a job as a senior graphic designer for a company. And this is like so late in my career, but it didn't matter, you know? All of those things that I did, those things mattered. They made me who I am as an illustrator. If I didn't work at Starbucks, I wouldn't be the editorial illustrator that I was today, you know? If I didn't work at a warehouse, managing people there, I wouldn't be the teacher I am today. So all of those things were so important. And I stayed in the moment of all of those things. So I'm going to leave you guys today with a quote from Leo Tolstoy that I feel describes how I kind of went through life, and I think it's important for you guys to hear. It's called his 3 questions. First question is, when is the best time to do things? Who is the most important one? And what is the right thing to do? There's only one important time, and that time is now. The most important one is always the one who you're with. And the most important thing to do is to do good for the one